Welcome to this session of Ofmos. Today we're going to be playing the game in the normal mode, which means that the two players or CEOs will be running their companies as a set of 18 products, 9 bikes, 6 cars, and 3 planes. The only novelty today is that we're going to be playing the game with the Jumpstart option. The Jumpstart option speeds up the first part of the game in that we're not going to be rolling dice, and we're going to be placing the first 9 products on the board freely, one in each of the 9 areas. By the way, in case you haven't seen the brief instructions, they're available for download on the website. And as you can see, they're pretty easy to read, and on the back they also have a summary of all the moves that you can take or actions, and the associated points. So, and they are even grouped for incoming cash and outgoing cash. So without spending too much time on that, we'll roll dice to see who moves, who's going to move first. That's a 3-notch bike. That would be 3. I rolled 2-notch bike, so my opponent will move first. So we're going to pay in advance $45, which is the equivalent of investment for each area. Okay, 45. And we'll proceed one action per player. We will proceed with placing the products in each area. Yeah, that should be a plane. Yeah. Nice, I should have blocked that, but too late. So I'm going to place it here. So basically, both of us, we will be placing 9 pieces each, 1 in each area. And no, because you already have 1. There, you have it here. Okay. And it looks like I also made a mistake here, like placing the wrong piece. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we've placed 9 pieces each on the board, 1 from each team or company in each of the zones. So now we're going to proceed with the expansion stage by rolling the 2 dice. And since you move first, yeah, go ahead and just roll. Okay, 3-notch plane. We already placed them, so right now your option would be to operate that business. Again, as a reminder, each downward move, it's a metaphor for a fairly long period of operating that business. Think about it, maybe a year, 5 years. So you do make a profit, but at the same time, the product commoditizes a little bit, or more specifically, the perceived value in the marketplace drops a little bit, just because more customers have it, and most likely other competitors offer something similar. Okay, my turn. 2-notch plane. So I'm going to do the same. I'm collecting a profit of 8. That's 1-notch bike. Okay, after the Jumpstart, yeah, let me explain that really quick. After the Jumpstart option, you can actually push your competitor when you enter the marketplace with a new product. Think about it. Think about the equivalent in a real world where the market basically has just one product, and as soon as the second company comes in, the value of that particular product drops, which is kind of the case here. But the other thing that happened, we created the first synergy of the game, or the first alignment, and the bonus for this, or the overall cash, is calculated by the cash associated with the move, which in this case was an investment, -1, and then basically bonus for each of the piece associated, or the numbers are the ones associated with the position. So it was -1 from the move, and then 1, 1, and 4. So it's 5, which you collected already. Okay. 2-notch bike. So I'm gonna push my competitor, and will pay $2 as investment. 2-notch bike. Okay, and that's an investment of 2. 2-notch car. I'm going to do something similar here. Okay, that was 5 for me. 3-notch plane. Okay, you're collecting 9. It's not flat. Okay, 3-notch plane. So I'm gonna operate this. It's a 9. 1-notch bike. Okay, this is the first piece being taken out. So only when both pieces are already on the board, only then one of the players can take the opponent out with a downward move. Again, it's as if the competitor just entered the market, and because the piece was already perceived at the higher quality, at the higher value, with the move, basically, it's the equivalent of squeezing out your competitor. So my turn, and you collected 1 from the move. Okay, 2-notch bike. Okay, I'm moving that there. That's going to be a 2 cost for me. 1-notch plane. That's 7. 2-notch car. So I'm making a more significant synergy or alignment here because it's at least 3 products that are being aligned. So the move cost me an investment of 5, so it's -5, but then I have +5, +5, +5, and +2, so it's 12 that I will be collecting from this move. 1-notch plane. Okay, that's 7. 1-notch plane. I'm going to make a lateral move. Lateral moves, you can think of them, they don't generate any cash or don't cost any cash. You can think of them as operating a business with the effort of innovation. In this case, we simplified the complexity of the product, so therefore whatever operational product profit might have been generated, it was canceled by those costs associated with the innovation. Okay, there was a 3-notch bike there. Okay, my turn again. So this is 1-notch plane. Okay, I'm operating this business, so I'm collecting 7. 2-notch car. Okay, that's an investment of 5 for you. One-notch bike. So I will place this here. It's 1. 2-notch car. Okay, so you push that piece and you, okay, it's an investment of 5. 2-notch plane. So I'm gonna operate this, which will generate 8 for me. 1-notch plane. Okay, that's 0 again. Lateral move. 1-notch bike. So I'm gonna. Okay, and that's 1 for me. 2-notch car. Okay, nice. So that's a synergy or alignment. So that's a 5 made from operational product, the move itself, operating profit. So it's 5, and then there's 5, 5, and 2, so 17 total. Okay, 2-notch plane. Okay, so I'm going to move and I'm collecting 8. Again, as a reminder, in this game, with the downward moves, the profit, the operating profit, is calculated, or it's given by the number associated with the originating cell, not with the destination. So in this case, it's 8. 1-notch car. Okay, that's investment of 4. 1-notch plane. And that's 7. Let's see if I can. 1-notch plane. Okay, this is the first exit of the game. So the exit of the game in this game happens only from the bottom row, and you can think of it as products that have reached the end of their life cycles. And in this case, the players can take their own pieces out. So with that, there's a profit made by the move itself, so it's 7 or 4 or 1. But then there's a bonus that goes across the board of 3. So in this case, the incoming cash was 10. 1-notch plane. Okay, so that's 7. 1-notch car. Okay, there's synergy or alignment. So that's 4 from the move, and then another 4 bonus and 2. So 8. So 10. Okay. 1-notch bike. So I'm going to introduce this. Make an alignment. So I'm collecting 2. 1-notch plane. So you'll see now there are situations when one of the players has no piece in that particular area, or nothing to introduce. In which case, after rolling the dice, there's a cost associated with that, which is the number given by the area, which gives the player the right, if you'd like, or it earns another chance to roll the dice. So that's 3-notch bike. Okay, but there was alignment. So investment of 3, but then it would have been a bonus of 9, so you make 6. Three car. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here, and that's an investment of 6 that I need to make. And I'm thinking I'll exchange some of the. Okay, I'm gonna get a chip of 100 for. Okay. 3-notch car. Okay, that's operating profit of 6. 1-notch plane. So I'm gonna operate this business, which gives me a 7. 2-notch bike. Okay, so that's an addition to an alignment or to a synergy. There was already an existing alignment here. In this case, there is a bonus, but only for the new pieces, the new additions to that synergy or alignment. So there was 2 from the move and 2 from the bonus, so 4. 3-notch car. So I'm gonna operate one of these businesses, and that's gonna get me a profit of 6. 3-notch bike. Okay, that's 3 for you. Okay, 1-notch car. I have it here. So that's 4 for me. 2-notch bike. Okay, that's an investment of 2 for you. 2-notch car. So I'm gonna move that forward and take you out. So that's 5. 3-notch bike. Okay, making 3. 2-notch bike. Notice that I finished introducing my products on the board, but I will stay in the expansion stage until the opponent introduces the very last product as well. Only then we will be able to move into the second stage, which is called the restructuring. 3-notch car. Okay, lateral move, that's 0. 3-notch bike. I don't have anything there, either to move or to introduce. So because I already rolled, I attempted. For that attempt, I will have to pay the equivalent. No, because I will roll. Yeah. So I'm paying for the attempt itself, which earns me a new chance, if you'd like, or the right to roll again. 3-notch car, and I will make this move. This gives me a operating profit of 6. Okay, 1-notch bike. So notice that with this move, both players have introduced all their products on the board. So we are entering now. It's my turn, and with my turn, basically, we're already in the second stage, the restructuring. In the second stage, we are only rolling 1 die. Either of the 2 at every turn, whichever we consider that gives us the best chances. So that's one novelty. The other one, there are two adjustments that we need to make to the portfolio that are kind of the main objectives here. Think of it as a business that's trying to move away from, let's say, less complicated, or I should say less complicated products, and moving to the ones that have higher economic potential. So what we need to do is to divest. One of the adjustment consists of the divestment, or think of it as selling three bike businesses, which will be taken out, and at the same time acquiring the capabilities for two car businesses. This exchange, if you'd like, takes place in one turn, and the bikes will go into the pile of dead businesses, and we will have to bring the new capabilities back from that same pile of dead businesses. So if we don't have the available businesses there, we cannot make that conversion. So and the other conversion is, if you'd like, two cars for one plane. So if we're looking at the pile of dead businesses that I have here, currently I do not have two cars and I do not have a plane, which means that I cannot make any of my conversions first. But I could probably speed up and try to get these one of these planes, exit with one of these planes. I rolled and I got 3 notches, which basically means that I can make a move anywhere in the 3-notch category. So I'm going to choose to take out my opponent with this move, and I'm collecting a 6. Two-notch. So can you put your dead businesses here so they're on camera? Yeah. So my opponent already has the exact pieces that she needs to in the pile of dead businesses that she can actually bring to complete these adjustments. So she rolled 2 notches. So as you can see, she's divesting. She's selling 3 bike businesses, and she's bringing back 2 cars as capabilities. Those will be introduced with the roll of the die in subsequent turns. Okay, so I'll attempt again. Try to, 3-notch. I'm going to do a lateral move here. Okay, I just caught the... Okay, I guess I moved the camera. I was trying to catch the die. Okay. 1 notch. Okay, so she's making the second conversion. She took out 2 cars, which means she divested those businesses, and she acquired the capabilities for her plane business. The fact that there's no cash involved is a reflection of what would happen in reality. When you divest businesses that still have potential, you would sell them for some cash. And when you acquire the capabilities for another business, obviously you would have to pay for it. So that's why in the game here, there's no cash involved when these conversions or adjustments of the portfolio happen. 1 notch. Yeah, can you put those just so they're visible? Yeah, perfect. one notch. So as you can see now, I can actually exit, as I mentioned earlier. Think of this product that has reached the end of its life cycle. I'm taking it out, and I'm collecting a 10. But this is going to give me, in one of the following turns, the opportunity to maybe make my one of the conversions. 2 notches. So now basically my opponent is introducing those new businesses. Okay, so that's a 5, investment of 5. Okay, so let's see. Okay, 2 notches. So as you can see, I can make any move in this category of 2 notches. And I mentioned I have a plane here that's available for that exchange, for that conversion, if you like. So I'm retiring or divesting, not retiring, divesting these 2 car businesses, and I'm acquiring the capabilities for a plane business. 1 notch. Okay, so that was taken out, and that's alignment or synergy, so it's 4. Okay, so now I also have, because of my previous portfolio adjustment, I have 2 cars that are available among the pile of dead businesses, and I can make my second conversion. But I need to be able to access 3 bikes, and 3 bikes are only here. So whichever die I'm using, I will get the same chances of hitting this zone, 1 in 3. So let's say I'm gonna use the complexity die, and I guess I was lucky. So I'm going to divest 3 bikes, and I'm bringing back, or for that, the money that I would have made from those divestitures, I'm acquiring the capabilities for 2 car businesses. 1 notch. Okay, you make 1. So now basically we're both kind of racing to introduce these businesses, because at the end of second stage, or I should say, each player finishes the second stage individually with the last product that's being placed on the board, or the last business that's being introduced. And in the third stage, which is called the conclusion, we won't be rolling dice anymore. So I will use this die, the value die, and this would give me an option to move or introduce anything in this category. So I will introduce that car business in that area, which cost me 4. So let me get 6 back. Car. So basically my opponent could introduce that. Okay, so she's introducing it as high as possible, at the highest value, perceived value, because that gives her the most economic potential, basically. Okay, same thing here. So I will introduce this here, and it cost me 6. It's car. Okay, so she's actually moving. That's 6. Okay. So I will roll this other die. Okay, 1 notch. I guess I will just choose a lateral move here because it's too low for me to introduce the plane there. It's just, okay, car. So she can move anything in the car category. She can take an action anywhere. Okay, that's operating profit of 5. Okay, so we'll roll this again, 1. Okay, lateral move, 3 notch. Nice. So that's really good. So investment of 9, and at the next move, my opponent basically is already in the third stage, and I'll explain in a second what's new in the third stage. But let's see if I can do the same thing, and it looks like I did. Okay, so really quick, we're with this move. Yeah, that's investment of 9. The goal at this stage, which is called the conclusion, is to kind of orderly exit the business, if you'd like. Both CEOs were hired to make the most of the resources that they were given and to try to generate as much cash as possible at the end. So right now, because we don't roll the dice, we can access the entire board at any point and make all the moves that we were able to do before, but there are 2 new things, 2 new moves. So the lateral moves now, you can actually cross categories with them. So you can either move towards higher complexity or lower complexity. You can cross the categories, so it doesn't matter if the piece indicates bike, you can kind of bring it into the car category all the way to the plane category. So it's almost like they become the same thing, the same type of object. And the second type of move is the upward move. This is called value innovation. The reason it's called value innovation is because the product's complexity or the product itself doesn't change. It's just that something in the environment, whether natural disaster or some regulation or some sort of environmental conditions are changing, making the product more valuable without changing anything to the product itself. As a result, this type of innovation has a cost associated with it, just because it's more difficult and it happens a little less often. So the cost would be the cost associated with the originating cell plus an additional cost of 3. So your turn. Okay. So that's 9 for you. Okay, this is 0 for me. Okay. It's 0 for me. Nice, that's a synergy or alignment, so it's 20. This is 6 for me. Zero for you as lateral move. I'm going to take this, and that makes profit of 6 for me. Addition to alignment, so it's 8 from the move, 8 as bonus, so 16. see, I'm gonna get another 100 just to keep things. Okay, my turn, right? Mm-hmm. 0. Okay, that's 6 for you. Okay, I'm taking this out, so that's 9. Okay, that's 9 for you. And now I'm moving forward 9 from the move, and then I'm making alignment, so 9 and 12. So it's 18 and 12, so I'm making 30. Okay, that's 0 for you. Okay, and that's 5 for me. Okay, that's addition to alignment because there was an existing alignment. So it's 8 from the move plus 8 from the alignment bonus. So it's 16. That's 0. That's 6 for you. Okay, that's 6 for me. Okay, that's 5 for you. That's 6 for me. Okay, that's 5 for you. Okay, so I'm making an alignment here. So it's 9 from the move itself, and then 8, 5, 5. So 18 and 9, it's 27. Okay, you made an alignment, so it's 8 from the move and 8, 26. Okay, let's see. So that's 5. That's 5 for you as well. That's 8 for me. Eight for you. Okay, so I'm moving forward, so that's 5 from the move, and I'm making an alignment, so it's 5 plus 5, 5, 5, so that's 20 there, and then 8, so 28. So let me get 30, and then 2 back. Let me get another 100. Okay, so I will move oh, I didn't collect 5, right, for me from that move, so and this is 8. Okay, that's 4. It's 8 for you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 5 for me. Nice, that's alignment. So that's 4 from the move, and then 4, 4, 7. So it's 12, 19 total. Okay, so that's 5 from the move for me, and then 5, 5, 5, and 8. So 28. Okay. Okay, that's 0. So I'm going to move with this up. So that's 5 plus 3, so it cost me 8. Okay, so that's 7. Okay, I can move it back. So that's 5 from the move, and then again, because it's a new alignment, so it's 28. Okay, so for you, it's 4 from the move. It's 19. Okay. It's 8. I'm collecting 8. Actually, I don't have. Nice. That was 0 for you. Okay, so 7 for me. Okay. That's 5 for you. Let's see what I have here. So I have another 100. Okay, my turn. That's 0 for me. Okay, that was 8 for you. 0 for me. Nice. So it's 7 from the move, and then another 7 and 8. So it's hold on. So 8 plus 7, 15, and another 7, 22, right? Okay, and I'm making an alignment too, so it's 7 from the move and then 21 bonus, so 28. Nice, that's addition to an alignment, so it's 0 from the move because it was lateral move, and then 4 as bonus. Let's see, this is 0. Okay, so I'm being taken out, so that's 5 for you. Moving down, it's 5 for me as well, operating profit. Okay, so I was taken out, that's 7 for you. Taking this out, and I'm making an alignment here, so it's 5 from the move and 15 as bonus, so that's total of 20. Do you wanna, before you move, do you wanna exchange some of your chips for those hundreds? Okay, and probably you can do one more, no? Okay. Okay, that's 4. That's 0 for me. Okay, so that's alignment, so it's 4 plus 4, 4, so that's 12 and 7, 20, 19. Okay, that's 8 for me. Okay, so that's 0 from the move. In addition to alignment, make 4. Okay, that's 7 for me from the move. Okay, she exited. Good choice. Okay, that's 5 for me. That's 3. And that's another 5. this out. So that's 4. Nice. So that's 4 from the move, and then another 12, so 16. That's 0 for me. Okay, so that's 7 with the exit. Okay, that's another 7 for you. So now I'm moving this down and I'm making an alignment here. So there's 4 from the move, 4, 4, so that's 12, and 7, that makes it 19. Yeah, that's 3 for you. So that's 4 for me. That's 3 for you. Another 4 for me. That's 6. That's 1 for you. Okay, so making an alignment. So moving this, it's 7 from the move, and then because there was no existing alignment, all of that is a new alignment. So that's 7 from the move, and then 3 7s, so that's 28. And with another 8, that's basically 36. So let's see if I'm taking 100 and I'm putting back, so 36, putting back 6 and 4. Okay. That's 7 for you. Okay. So we're going to start taking pieces out. So that's 10 for me. By the way, as soon as one player takes out everything, the game freezes, and the pieces that are left on the board from the opponent will not count for the final score, if you'd like, or the cash associated with it will not count. I didn't take 10 for that, so I'll take another now. Okay, so this is 7. Hold on, 'cause I don't have. Can I get some? Maybe exchange. Yeah, put 10 singles and get a 10. So I need to take 7. Okay, you can take that 10, and I'll take 7. Okay, did you? Okay, I make 2. And with this, I'm going to take another 7. So I'll put 3 back, and the game freezes here. So now we're going to count the money, basically, and see. Let's see if I have enough. And it looks like I do have enough for another 100. So what do I have? 605. 605. What do you have? 400, 400, and not even 500. Okay, well, good game, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we will see you at the next session of Ofmos. Thanks again for watching.